Hey, I'm back with Lana as promised. Beautiful
Hi.
Lana. And she has an amazing story. If you watched our other video about the backside of doTERRA that you don't see from the front side, we talked a little bit about her experience with her son. So she's going to tell you a little bit more about that, what her experience was raising this
Yeah.
child, um, and how that experience changed when she implemented doTERRA and the beautiful, amazing pure oils that we have. So take it away.
Okay. And I'm just going to be real. This was my experience, and um, there is part of my belief is in God, and I felt like there was definitely divine intervention. Drake is my 8th child, and he is one that cute as could be. He was developing very, very normally. And then at one point, we made a decision to put some stuff in his body, and things changed drastically. He started to hit his head on the walls, and he would push people. And I mean, the behavior was absolutely atrocious. Yeah, I could horrify all you moms with stories of him as just a little boy. He was nonverbal. He didn't, at age 4.5, he was 4.5 when I got into doTERRA, and he maybe had 20 words that he could use. 10 of them you would have been able to understand. Now, the good thing is he was my 8th child, so I did have some experience with children, and so I had a higher amount of patience than I normally would have.
Let me just interject there. She had a lot of experience with children. You don't have 8 kids and have a little experience with children.
Okay, that's fair enough. So anyway, I bought, actually, my friend bought my first kit because I didn't have money for it. And so I had my dear friend say, I'm going to buy your kit and I want you to get moving with this. And so the first thing I needed to do is figure out, how do I use these oils? Oils were not new to me. I grew up with a mother that did everything natural, and so I was used to oils. I was used to all of it, but I didn't know how to use doTERRA oils, and I didn't know what balance was, and I didn't know what serenity was, and some of that kind of stuff. Anyway, one day, in that phase of life where there were many challenges, family, financial, health, there was a lot of issues going on. I would walk, for my own self-care. I'd go out and walk. And one particular day, I was just praying, God, let me know, what can I do to help my little boy? He's 4.5, he can't talk. And very clear, the thought entered my mind, use balance, frankincense, and serenity, and use it on him every day. And so I could do that. One thing I am good at is consistency. And so when I tell you I didn't miss night or morning, I'm saying for like 5 years, I maybe missed a handful of times. I was very, very consistent. 2 weeks after I started that regimen with him, his preschool teacher called me. And at first my heart just dropped, because who did he bite? Who did he push? Who did he hit? What did he do? What did he ruin? I was just waiting for that kind of stuff. And she said, I don't know what's happened with Drake, but all of a sudden he's sitting in circle time. He's honoring boundaries, physical boundaries. He's looking at me when he tries to communicate. He's not pushing. And she just said, something has changed. What have you done? And I just said, this is going to sound weird, but the only thing I've done is I've been putting these essential oils on him. And she said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because I'm seeing a huge difference in your child. Well, fast forward, he was in speech therapy because he couldn't speak. 4.5, 20 words is not normal. But I kept him in the speech therapy. When he was just about done with, kindergarten or maybe first grade, the speech therapist came and said, I don't know what has happened when he got his IEP in preschool. Normally kids that come to us at this age, with this level of IEP don't graduate from our program until they're at least in 6th grade. And I can honestly tell you there's nothing more I can do with your son. He's there. And that
1 year?
It was about a year and a half. Yeah. And
instead of 6.
Mm-hmm. Instead of 6.
That's awesome.
Now, and the behavior stuff went away too, which praise the Lord for that. I mean, seriously, one day I thought I was going to be killed at Cracker Barrel because he walked up and slapped someone's baby across the face. And I was horrified, and I went up and I'm like, I am so sorry. And I'm just like, he's got these issues. You just can't see him because he looks so normal. But that's what I was dealing with. And he doesn't do that anymore. So, yeah. So I'm just telling you, I love these oils. They worked a miracle for me and my family. Can I medically prove anything? No. All I can tell you is this was his behavior. This is what I did. This was the outcome. Yeah. So you can decide from there.
Yeah. For me, like, experience is everything. If you're like, I had a headache and now it's gone, then you had a headache and now it's gone, right?
And who cares? The headache's gone.
And mind of a mother,
yeah,
like, that's huge, life changing.
Yeah.
So give us an update. I believe you said there were some pretty cool things that happened with him in the last few years.
I mean, he's 15 years old. He's 6'4". I don't know if you guys know what the WISC test. It's a intelligence test for children, and he had that done when he was probably 10 and was in the 98th percentile. He's extremely verbal. He's communicative. I mean, he's perfect. He really is. So I'm thankful that whatever wasn't functioning in his brain, whatever wasn't connected. How it connected, I don't know. All I can tell you is here's how he was. This is what I did. This was the outcome. So it's a doTERRA win in my book.
Mine too. It's an amazing, amazing story. Thank you for sharing. Hopefully it blessed someone out there. If it was you that it touched, please reach out to us. We'll leave a contact link in the bottom here. If you are like, hey, wow, this is connecting, I'd like to try some stuff for my kids, then connect with us. There will also be a link down there. You can go to mydoterra.com/learn-live-fly. Reach out there and we will be the people who support you.
Yeah, yes, we will.
If you're like, hey, I want to try this, and if you have a doTERRA person who's working with you, please reach out to them and say, hey, I saw this video. You can even forward the video to them. Say, this is what I saw. This is what I'm experiencing with my family, and I would love some insights on how I can customize this for my life and for what I need. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.